experiment today is putting squishies in a freezer for 20 minutes. You can try it too.
Hey guys, it's Squish Rainbow here, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a squishy experiment video. So right now I'm going to show you the squishies that I will be using. First I have this cupcake, which is the slowest rising in my collection. And also there is a rip at the bottom, so I kind of wanted to see if it did anything to the foam on the inside. Next I have this replica Ice Bloom Peach, which is also really slow, but I'm going to be keeping it separate from all the other ones. And I try to choose a variety. Here I have a Disney Kawaii Squeezies squishy, and I chose this one because the paint feels thicker than all the other ones. Next I have this I Love Squishies Bunny Sandwich, and I kept it in the packaging to see if it made a difference when I put it in the food. Here I have this Cat Mermaid Squishy, which is pretty dense, so I wanted to see if it made a difference.
This is a donut squishy that has icing that's kind of hard, but it won't break and squishes with it, and it has defects at the bottom. And this is my softest squishy because it has a lot of holes.
This tiny squishy. And I chose this Deco Melon Pan. So for this experiment, I'm going to be putting my squishies in the freezer for 20 minutes, as you will see, and take them out and see what happens. As you can see that the container kind of got that frost on the side. I was just trying to show you that, and the peach was separate.
From picking up the peach, I could tell it was really hard.
So the peach was cold and hard, but when you squished it, it was really slow to rise.
Next, the bunny sandwich that was in the packaging, and the package is also frosted up, but the squishy itself wasn't that much slower to rise, so the packaging kind of made it less effective.
Here I have the cupcake, and I forgot to show the bottom, but it was still like the same stickiness where the rip was, and it was slower rising just like the peach. Kawaii Squeezies felt pretty hard, like harder than the peach when I squeezed it, and it was a little bit slower rising.
The bread loaf was only a little bit more slow rising since it already was really.
As soon as I picked up the donut, I knew that it didn't work as planned. So the icing got so hard that it started to crack when I tried to squish it, and it actually did crack and a piece came off. So I spent 30 seconds trying to get that little piece out. But as it started to dry, it became normal again, and you can kind of see that in the end, but now it's been 10-15 minutes and it's back to normal. So I don't know really what happened with that. Just got frozen, and the squishy was no more slow rising than it was before.
Also, before and right after the experiment, in the video, the icing was dark and it just became light now.
The Cat Mermaid squishy really didn't change that much. It was a little bit more slow rising, but not by much. Now the Deco squishy was so hard. It was the hardest one out of all of them, but it was a little bit more slow rising. I just realized while editing I forgot to do the strawberry, so I froze it again, and here it is. Sorry my camera's blurry right now, it's just not in focus. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.